Why do we have 7 days in a week? Not 5, not 8, but 7. Let's find out. Study with Ruslana.
Ruslana, science!
8 billion people around the world use a 7-day week. To find out why, we need to travel to the very beginning of the human civilization in the Babylon and Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is an area between two rivers, Tigris and Euphrates, and is the birthplace of the Sumerians. It is located in the modern-day Iraq. The first historical evidence of the 7-day week was in the south of Iraq in 2600 BCE, that's 4,622 years ago, when the priest king of Lagash city by the name Gudea built a 7-room tower in order to celebrate the 7-day festival. The ancient Sumerians celebrated the 7th, 14th, 21st, and the 20th day of the month as religiously significant. But why 7? Reason number 1. The ancient Sumerians were one of the first people who mapped the stars and followed the planets. They named and identified constellations, and one of the most important constellations was the Big Dipper, which they named the Great Chariot, and it consists of 7 stars. That proved to the very first astronomers the cosmological importance of the number 7. Reason number 2. While mapping the stars, the ancient Sumerians noticed that there are other 7 heavenly bodies that did not move like the rest of the stars. They named them planets and described them as the lost sheep. They labeled the 7 planets, the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. The fact that there were 7 planets further enforced the importance of the number 7. They believed that every day was influenced by the god and power that was associated with every planet. And finally, number 3. Another fact that coils the importance of the number 7 is that every phase of the moon happens roughly every 7 days. Now we have learned about the origin of the 7-day cycle, but why do we have these names in English and what do they mean? The Sumerian invention of the 7-day week has been passed through culture and civilization for millennia, to the Israelites, to the Greeks, and then to the Romans, who adapted it with slight modification. They changed the names after their own gods. The Roman culture spread through and out the empire and even influenced the Anglo-Saxon tribes, who were the first English-speaking. The Anglo-Saxons accepted the idea of the 7-day week. However, they changed 4 of the Roman deities to the Scandinavian mythological gods whom they worshipped. Therefore, in modern English, we have 3 days according to the Romans and 4 days according to the Scandinavians. The Roman days are Monday, the day of the moon, Sunday, yes, you guessed it, the day of the sun, and Saturday, a day devoted to the Titan Saturn, who is the father of most Olympian gods. The Scandinavian days are Tuesday, named after Thor, who is the patron of warriors and mythological heroes. Wednesday, the day of Woden, who is the Anglo-Saxon equivalent to Odin, who is the most admirable among all Vikings. Thursday, the day of Thor, who is the Scandinavian god of thunder. And Friday, translated from ancient English, is the goddess Frigg, who is the wife of Odin and is often associated with marriage, prophecy, and motherhood. So now we know the origins of the days of the week. That was Ruslana Science. See you in my next episode.